Hello and welcome to Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Currently the last in the series and the only one that I haven't played yet, so I have no idea what awaits us. Usually, the first time I play a Dishonored game, I'm going clean hands, not killing anyone, not get detected, but we've played high chaos this entire series, so we're gonna just keep doing that because otherwise our lore is ruined. So let's see. As far as I know, there's no achievement for finishing the game in a harder difficulty, so why suffer when we don't have to? One last fight. You're on the lookout for your old mentor, Daud, or Daud, one of them. I still haven't learned it. Who have you not seen in 15 years? Rumors speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albarca Baths. Could he be there?
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember.
I remember.
For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Wale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Daud, the Knife of Dunwall.
Daud.
A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Daud, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Daud is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort.
Oh, dang.
You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Daud has to be there.
So, where does this take place compared to Dishonored 2? Is this after or before? Let's see. Maybe these will give us some answers. Sokolov establishes studio in Tivia. Renowned natural philosopher and painter Anton Sokolov returned to Tivia this week after years of retirement in Kanaka. Sokolov, whose inventions and technological marvels are famed throughout the Isles, was greeted with the fanfare and panoply due a national hero. A parade in his honor culminated in a festival on Mastrov Square in Bakova. Or Dapo. Oh, jeez. Dabokva. There we go. Yeah, close enough. Let's never talk of this place again. Where Sokolov gave a brief speech announcing the establishment of his studio. When asked about his future plans, the inventor responded, "I've already done enough for several lifetimes." The inventor was overwhelmed by the infernal noise of the parade and left the celebration early. He gave no indication whether or not his studio will accept apprentices. This sounds like it might be after we take over again and he returns home.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
See, I wasn't sure, and then the second one says Empress Emily Colwyn moves to heal fractured empire, so yeah, this must be afterwards. Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway, as the last funeral rites were performed by High Overseer Yule Kulan and the Brothers of the Faith who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now disposed usurper Delilah Copperspoon. Okay, so now we know where we're at. The Abbey of the Everman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen, while also removing dangerous and heretical objects from the imperial palace. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Colwyn issued a statement yesterday morning, urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Sarkonos, and Tivia for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued, with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Sarkonos and Morley already competing for the commissions.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
Oh, can I not? I thought I could inspect. Oh, okay. Burn the White Hound. And eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's white as whalebone but riddled with disease. It breaks my old heart to ask this of you, but if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless and save Karnaca from another plague. In industrial espionage, those thugs at the Albarca made potions and bone charms upstairs. The liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business, and make sure to destroy their stock while you're at it.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Daud taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
So I guess those are like our little missions. One last fight. Forgiven. I wouldn't have blamed Emily for killing me then and there. Bring down an empress and everything gets thrown into chaos. A lot of people got hurt. But it was worse than that, wasn't it? I helped kill her mother. That's 2 times I was spared, but at least I got to put it right. Is this how Daud? Was it Daud or Daud? It was Daud, right? Oh, dang it. My dreams are getting worse too, stronger. Sometimes I stare at my right arm like it shouldn't be there, and my head hurts like I'm blinded by blood. I started to write it all down just to keep a handle on it. 2 weeks until I'm in Karnaca. The longest 2 weeks of my life. If I even make it. The engine is rattling bad. And Donnie, we kept making sure that the engine was working. We leave the boat for like a couple of weeks and it all goes to my old self again. It felt good to say the name, even better to hear it. And now it's on every corner of Karnaca. Wanted, Billy Lurk. I've been sending out messages to my contacts in the city, following up on sightings and rumors, but nothing yet. I even listen to the rats. Sometimes they know things others don't, and their voices remind me so much of Deirdre. I found the old man's wanted poster in a trunk. Now I'm looking for Daud, or Daud, just like all of Dunwall was years ago. Hope I have more luck than they did. A long shot. One last lead. An underground boxing club of all places. If Michael Madsen could be fighting there, maybe another dead end, but I have to be sure. I tried to pump out the engine room, but no use. My ship's dead in the water. Megan Foster would have been furious, but I'm not. I've got other things to care about now. Nice to be back on the old ship.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Daud.
Daud.
Somewhere. Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then, but not me.
Reply from Isabel? Megan, you must be pretty desperate if you're writing to me about this. Yeah, I saw him. He set up a meeting to buy some of those funny explosives that fell off the back of a carriage a few months ago. I waited for him, but he never showed up. Sorry I can't be any more help. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Put me in a real bind, Isabella. Also, hey, you were kind not to mention it, but I didn't forget I still owe you that case of fig wine after what happened last time. Give me 2 more months. I swear I'll get it to you.
Karnaca is full of secrets. If I have any clues about where Daud is, it's because he let me find them. That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Daud might be involved.
Eyeless remain eyesore for our city. That was a weak title to have on your article. There we go. 2 raids by the Grand Guard occurred last night, resulting in few arrests as investigations continue into the activities of the gang known as the Eyeless. Both raids were conducted on derelict warehouses in the Campo Sita dockyards. Several shipments of whalebone were found at both scenes, along with many carved talismans familiar on sailing ships. These trinkets, marked with strange insignias, were collected along with various unidentified powders, noxious plants, and vials of unknown liquid. Though these items add credence to rumors of black magic being practiced by the Eyeless, the Grand Guard has not called for overseer support. Roving Vice Overseer Cardoza of the Abbey of the Everyman, when reached for comment, stretched the spiritual dangers of carved bone charms and, if found, to bring them directly to your nearest overseer outpost for inspection and disposal. He gave no further remarks on the Grand Guard's ongoing investigation. Notes about Albarca Baths. Went to see old Madge again. Traded some old whalebone and a bit of hair, not mine, for information. Just making charms for the Eyeless now. Good clients, pay regular. Left before Madge tried to pick my pocket. Some witches from the Royal Conservatory joined the Eyeless, powerless now. None from the Brigmore days, who remember me, at least. No reason to think they'll look twice if I go in like anyone else. Are these people just messing around, or is there something I'm not seeing? Think I lost my pocket knife. Madge, cursed that old woman. Can't know if Daud. I think it was Daud. They say his name over and over again, and I can never remember which one it is. At the Albarca Baths until I go check out for myself. Last lead I got.
Daud's had the mark of the outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing.
They didn't want to, or they couldn't? Reply from Kitterick. Dearest Megan, what an intriguing message. Who's this then? An old lover? Forgive me, but he doesn't really seem your type. But if you must, I heard a rumor a few months ago from some gentleman that a man looking like that had been spied with those bizarre eyeless. I filed that piece of gossip away just in case it was important. Lucky you. When are you coming back here? Make it soon. We miss you. We have some of that tobacco you like stored away just in case you visit. Loving you always, E.V. Kitterick. Reply from T. Billy, or Megan, whatever you go by these days. I don't know anymore. It was easy to pretend we didn't know each other when you were Megan. We agreed to respect both our new lives and not dredge up bad memories. So what are you doing? Yeah, I saw him 2 years ago here in Kanaka. Even asked after you. I said I hadn't seen you since that night in the flooded district. I'm sure you know why I lied. He never stopped killing, you know. He's got the same old grudges. I just hope you're not one of them. P. So that's out, so let's not go there just yet.
The engine is shot and half the ship's in an inch or more of seawater. These are the dreadful whale's last days.
That's sad. Abandoned letter to the Empress. Your Imperial Highness, thank you for the gift. While your generosity is to Empress Emily Colwyn, I don't want your coin. Lady Emily, I can't take your coin after what I did. I'm trying to find a way to make peace. Dear Emily, I wish. To-do list, men vest, seal hatch, bullets, whiskey. So that's where we want to go. So let's go the opposite direction. See if there's any... Oh, you've really shut this entire place down. Is there... Whoa. Is there mayhaps a... open... hatch somewhere? How's that for parkour? Though there's seemingly nothing up here, but...
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
Guess off we go. Okay, maybe not jump. Don't need to start off our new adventure with broken legs. Also, we really shouldn't be running with a sword out. You thought scissors were bad? Whoop. Rat whispers. Press F to hear the thoughts of the rats. These little creatures whisper to one another, exchanging information about what is going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. Their mutterings are often cryptic, but sometimes they can give useful clues.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But ugly and big.
Wow.
Still friend.
Oh, I like that. So let's try not electrocute ourselves. I guess we're off. Oh, I thought we were going the other way.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
I feel like this is a waste of posters.
It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Daud has seen these.
It's the Grand Sarkonian God in apprehending the recidivist criminal Billy Lurk. Generous reward and positions promised for information leading to her swift arrest or death. Report all suspicious characters to the nearest Grand Guard checkpoint. For burglary, smuggling, injurious assault, and other high crimes. But you don't say how much are we worth? Like, should we be happy? Like, or should we be insulted that we're not worth enough and, well, go on a rampage? Idelia's Journal, Second Earth. I tried the old incarnations over the teeth and strings like before, but it didn't work. It's always used to work. Is the magic really gone? I heard about a gang from one of my sisters. She said they do things like what we had together. I don't know where else to go. 27th. Earth. The eyeless might be content with scratched up bones and rat liquor, but I'm not. I tasted the dark waters of the void with my sisters. I know what it feels like to turn the things you hate to ash and watch bright flowers bloom from the cinders. These people don't know real magic. 7th. Nets. I think I found a way. If I can snatch one of the stray hounds off the street and steal some coward whalebone, I might be able to get back a glimmer of my power. I know what words to speak over it. I just hope the outsider listens. 10th. Nets. I used to raise dead hounds from the earth to stalk shadows and tear my enemies to pieces, and now I watched the life run out of this wretched creature. Its heart shuddered and stopped, and I felt nothing, just pity. It's gone. Match wits and fists with the merciless black magic brute and other champions of the pit. Oh, do you have anything to?
He sings alone in the dark. Reeks of drink and dark blood of your screaming kin. Hunts us. His knife is fast.
Aw, I will avenge you. Speaking for the silent. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. We know not the needs of the dead. Learn about Administrator Jacoby's campaign to repeal the reappropriation of abandoned burials and gravesites act at the public gathering in Colibron Plaza, Upper Syria District, Karnaka. Whoop. Let's control this toggle stealth mode. Hello. So we're supposed to go in there. Attention. Facility management at Admire Institute have initiated a voluntary recall on Admire solution. Due to potential adverse side effects, citizens are urged not to consume the recalled product. Can I? Yes, I can. Quick access wheel, yes. But what about these contracts? Show markers on both of them. Excellent. Thank you. Yes. Oh, more little friends I can talk to.
Bided soft flesh licked in streets, bided eyes and tongues, delicious food. Leave them in gutters for us to eat.
So somewhere out there, there's a voice actor whose credits include rats. Just rats, since they don't have a name. Let's go this way.
H-E-J-K elemental E Q.
That didn't go the way it should. But it's... Here we go. Did you have... Yes, you did. Mission orders from Captain Lejano. Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Alparca Baths, and I suspect the eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat eaters. Oh, so they eat rats, or do you just call them that? I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. Captain Lejano. Oh, I was wondering why there was two people here. Bone charm nearby. Look around closely.
I've heard a few things about the eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
Volcanic shot and electrical burst. Static burst that stuns targets, or standard ammunition for the voltaic gun. Oh, you're just a... Wait, you might be hatters, because you have weapons on you. Let's find out. Nope, just civilian. Play your way. Detection isn't the end. Even after you're spotted by enemies, various options are available to you. Kill all the enemies in combat? Yeah, that's the one we're gonna go with.
Old Duff's hawking a new bone charm tonight. Says it stirs up your
Take their money because they hurt my rat buddies. It is breakable, but I'm not sure that our... Right, let's check it. Nope. Not breakable. Okay, so we only have bone chomps. We don't have, at least not yet, any power stuff.
That's right, Black Knight shade elixir once. Supposed to put strength in your swing. Rubbed it on and lost all feeling from the neck down for a fortnight. Numb as a dead cod. Couldn't walk, couldn't stand, couldn't piss without Gretchen's help. Nah. I'll stick to Duffy's bone chops.
Well, do what your gut says.
Alright.
But trust me, when you're getting carved up like a screaming piglet in the ring, you'll wish you'd tried
I wasn't sure if we were allowed to go in here, but
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
hello, I'm the woman from the posters. I'm kind of a big deal. Oh, wait. I completely forgot there was the warning that there was a bone chomp nearby, and then we never found one. Back we go. Here? That is not something, is it? Just in case it was a mechanic. Look closely. You seen anything? Help. Mayhaps. Oh, there's a whole house here. Bone charms. Yes, we know. Healthy appetite. Food restores more health. Excellent. We'll be rich. Except from a journal. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true. Sure, it costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try and fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the one who will break the brute's record. Ha! They pay for it in coin and teeth. Better them than me. I could kiss the one who let us here, and to that magnificent bastard. Oh, 73 wins in a row. Jenny the Reaper, 22. Stout William, 16. The Carter, 10. Hello. That was convenient. Oh, so now we're here. Okay. Pay what you owe. Hello. Is this something we're gonna have to return to, or am I missing something? Right, it's one bone charm with powerful effect. Maybe we'd get lucky. Nope. Let's try and see if we can remember to come back. Oh, lovely.
Outsider's eyes. Daud. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone sharp.
Hello.
Whoa there.
Hey.
If you want to fight him, you gotta wait your turn.
Don't interrupt.
You want to die? You black-eyed bastard.
I'm guessing turn off the
Sand.
system some. Let's read before we push buttons. Brute power suppressor. Do not touch. I don't know how this thing works, but it keeps the brute under control and in the pit. Have your fun, but watch out. When I got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for their studies. You've seen him fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all. So do not turn off the machine. Janet Lee.
This thing must be keeping Daud's power suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him.
Ah, so he's the brute. Well, let's find a way then.